Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. So this video is all about what are the planetary combinations denote permanent settlement. Okay, for permanent settlement, permanent foreign settlements, it is talked by 10th house and 12th house, and also partly 9th house as well. 9th house represents long distance travel, whereas 3rd house represents short distance travel, and 12th house represents permanent foreign settlements. Okay, so if at all you have 12th house moon, okay, if you have moon, Rahu or Ketu in the 12th house, it's an indication that you will get success in foreign lands. You might settle in foreign countries and you might have foreign settlement. And let's say if at all you have 10th lord staying in the 12th house, any planet for that matter, sun, Mars, moon, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu, Mercury, any planet staying in the 10th, the lord of 10th house staying in the 12th house, it's an indication that you might get very good success in the foreign lands. That means you might get into foreign settlements, especially Rahu, Ketu, Saturn and moon brings you a foreign settlements in your life. And most importantly, if at all you have moon in Kendra, that is 1, 4, 7, 10 houses, it brings foreign settlements. Okay, moon in Pisces or Cancer, it brings you foreign travel. And moon in 12th house, 8th house, 9th house, especially exalted moon in the 12th house brings residence and property in the foreign lands. According to Bruhat Parashara Hora Shastra, moon in the 6th house, 8th house or 12th house from Venus represents traveling to foreign countries. Okay, according to Bhrigunandinadi, this is also one of the sacred texts which we refer. Moon in the 11th house brings love marriage and then you travel to abroad. Okay, and similar way with Venus as well. If Venus is staying in Aries, it gives foreign travel. And as per Bhrigu Samhita, if Venus is staying in the 6th house, one goes to abroad and buy a lot of properties and landed gains. But it will undergo theft if at all Venus is placed in the 6th house. The reason being 6th house talks about theft, enemies, debts and obstacles. So you might make some wealth in the foreign lands, but it will get into all the losses because Venus in the 6th house brings losses. Okay, Venus in the 7th lord, it brings, Venus is conjunct with the 7th lord, as Venus is in the 7th means it brings beauty and also settling in abroad. Mars, Venus and Saturn brings a lot of foreign opportunities if at all placed in the 7th house, 10th house and 12th house. Okay, and I have told you about Rahu Ketu already. If at all Mercury is placed in the 4th house, one will be traveling to foreign countries often. Okay, and if at all 12th house lord is placed in a very strong position, let's say 12th house lord is placed in the 11th house or 11th house lord in the 12th house, this also represents foreign lands, but it is difficult to save money. The reason being 12th house lord, 12th house represents expenses and liabilities, and 11th house represents incoming gains. Any relationship between the 11th house and 12th house brings a lot of losses in your businesses, or even if you are doing a job or something, will not be able to save the money. Okay, that's it from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video. If at all you need more information, do book for the consultation so that I can able to check your birth chart and can provide you the analysis pertaining to your birth chart. Okay, and the link is mentioned in the description section. Do book for the consultation. Once I get an order, I'll be able to help you with the analysis. And if at all you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click on the bell icon next to subscribe button so that I'm happy to help you in terms of helping you the Vedic principles related to Vedic astrology. And also most importantly, we refer Bruhat Parashara Hora Shastra and also Bhrigunandinadi in terms of giving the predictions. Okay, thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye for now.